Welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and can you believe it? Time really is flying because we are having fun. And in just 2 weeks, we are in the month of August, which means it's time for all South Africans to celebrate our wonderful women and their achievements. Now, the Top Women Awards, which is set to take place next month, will honor women who have achieved remarkable success and acknowledge companies that have shattered their own glass ceilings by putting women in top leadership roles. Now, joining us in studio this morning is Carla Fletcher, Director of Top Women, to tell us about the inspiring awards. And Carla, good morning.
Good morning, Zoe.
I love awards like these because, I mean, like they say, it's breaking ceilings, it's shedding light on ladies that deserve, and, you know, they deserve the recognition and the honor. Tell me a little bit more about the Top Women Awards.
Well, that's exactly what it is. I think there's a lot of women who are doing amazing things. And although there's a lack of equality and a lack of women in leadership, I think there is a lot of good things that are happening. And if we start to look at those things, we can start to share those stories, and recognizing those women is really important so that we can create more. I think the other thing is that a lot of women don't put up their hands. And if they see like-minded women, they're able to see that, identify with themselves, and that they can do the same thing. I
really, really like that. And I know on the African continent alone, we have some strong, powerful female leaders and even, you know, women in business. How will the conference help other women?
So the conference is going to help other women by getting them to, like I just said, also find methodologies of successful women who've already achieved things. So you've got entrepreneurs like Margaret Hirsch and Jenna Clifford, who are wowing the South African market. And people just need to know the how sometimes, and just identify the methodology behind it. And these women will unpack that, what their success stories have been and how they did it, some of the obstacles they overcame.
I really like that. And you know what? A phrase that's got thrown around recently, and you hear it more and more often, is the digital disruption. Do you mind breaking that down for us a little, just to shed some light on what it is and how this will impact women in business?
So digital disruption is really changing business models. And it's giving women, I think specifically for women, it's giving them access to a market where they don't necessarily have to be at the office when they have kids and are trying to balance a life. I think it's taking away gender bias, because in a workplace, when you are technology driven, or when you can access business without being in the office, you are just as equal as male or any other race or gender. So it's you know, the likes of Ubers and Amazons and what's happening in retail and banking and Bitcoin. There is so much disruption happening in the world that women have just as much opportunity now as men did prior.
Yeah, sorry, I was just so caught into what you were saying. No, I really agree with you that women also now have the same opportunities. Now, at the conference, I know there's going to be some inspirational stories shared, some wonderful achievements being heard. How will we be able to translate that to young entrepreneurs that want to, you know, make a success for themselves?
So, I mean, again, the young entrepreneurs are going to learn a lot around the case studies, but also get to meet one another. And I think what happens is success breeds success, and networking is very important. So there will be a lot of people coming from incubation hubs, a lot of graduates, a lot of top business leaders, and a lot of people around policy. So that interaction alone is going to give them a lot of learning and inspiration in terms of how they can translate that into their own businesses and industry, because it will also look at industry-specific methodologies.
Oh, no, that's absolutely wonderful. And if people would like to get tickets to the conference, where can they get that from?
You just need to go to Top Women Awards or topwomen.co.za. And you'll be able to go online and inquire there.
Okay, well, Carla, thank you so much. We have the information for you on screen. And if you'd love to find out more about the Top Women Awards, do go and check out topwomen.co.za.